Welcome back to the channel. I finally have the chance to open the Modern Horizons 3 Commander decks. This video will be dedicated to tricky terrain, ramp lands, and grow value. I'm coming here with some delay, but now I got the deck, so finally can show you what is inside. So here we have Omo, Queen of Vesuva. So survey your vast expanse with Omo, Queen of Vesuva, and maximize every land you play for combo potential and killer value. Ramp up and send your mightiest monsters out swinging before your opponents ever know what's coming. She is the shared title of identical twin sisters who rule Dominari's island of Vesuva, bound together to act as one. Okay, so that's why it's not a duplication. It's like they are two people that go by the same name. Strange, very strange. So let's see what is inside. Tricky terrain. So by the way, if you like this content, don't forget to smash that like button and check my content for magic. Land a perfectly synchronized smackdown. So let's see how this landfall deck really works. So what do you get inside? First, let's go to this amazing envelope. Yeah, you could trash it. So inside here, first of all, you have the deck box. I love to keep and to use for all the commander decks. Yeah, so cool. Then you also have the life tile. That is not that cool. Who uses that? And then always kindly, here is a Modern Horizons 3 collector booster sample pack, which I'm going to open the normal way. Wish me luck here, wish me luck, wish me luck. And we have the token and a winter moon. Players can untap more than one. Oh, wait, I hate this kind of crap. And yep, there's the foil old frame. Jolted Awake. It's a common, so yeah, that's it. So then inside you have the tokens. Don't forget to take the tokens out. Keep the tokens. And the deck is hidden here, and it comes with this paper, which is a reference guide for a little bit how to play with the deck, commander rules, and on the other side you have, wow, look at how crazy that looks. You have a bit of lore here for Omo. So let's see. Omo, Queen Omo of Vesuva, is actually the shared name of identical twin sisters who together rule the island of Vesuva. One of the sisters oversees Vesuva's future, envisioning what it could become, and the other surveys Vesuva's past, ensuring that whatever path the island takes is rooted in wisdom and history. As Queen Omo, they also have command of Vesuva's repository of flowstone. That's why they have that. Is that flowstone around them? Is that flowstone there on the back? Or it's just a cloud? A mineral that they can reshape and use as a power source at will. Yeah, so cool. The sister collaborative rule is enabled by a magical right that voluntarily underwent when they assumed the queenship. By surrendering their individual names and assuming a single one, they were bound together and capable of acting virtually as a single entity. They oversaw the reconstruction of Vesuva after its devastation during the Rift Era. What's the Rift Era? I don't know. And have ever since been vigilant of maintaining its wards to protect the island from the outside. So this is Dominaria, Rift Era. I'm not aware of. I don't know what the Rift area is. I'm missing. If that's something important on the lore, I'm definitely missing that. The Rift. Is it when Firex invaded? When Rat planes took over and enter the main area? The first Phyrexian invasion? I don't know. Okay, so then what do... Oh, Merit Lodge! Okay, let's hit the fellow there. So, Homo, the Queen of Vesuva. That's the plastic version of the main commander, because these decks come with two commanders here. So there's also a plastic version, which is worthless. Worthless, worthless, worthless. I thought that they had got rid of these, but apparently they are coming back now. So, Omo. 3 mana, being multicolored there, and whenever she enters battlefield or attacks, you put a everything counter on each of up to 1 target land. The way they write this is so crazy because this is specifically, this will have an impact on something else. You put an everything counter, instead of on 1, it's on each of up to 1. So normally it's only 1, but there may be ways for it to change that. Target land and up to 1 target creature. It's not 1, it's up to 1. Okay, that's because you can, if you want, you can put 0. You can put 0. So 1 land and 1 creature. Each land with an everything counter on it is every land type in addition to its other types, and each non-land creature with an everything counter on it, it's every creature type. Okay, so I guess I was wrong here. It's up to 1 because you are not forced to do that for some reason. Okay, cool. So this is, for just looking at it, it doesn't seem that we can find a strategy. It seems like the deck itself will benefit from having different types of lands. And the other commander is, what's this? Jyoti, Maog Ancient. So 2/4, an elemental. When he enters the battlefield, you create a forest dryad land creature token. It's not a land, it's not a creature, it's a land creature token. For each time you've cast your commander from the command zone. At the beginning of each combat, land creatures you control get plus until the end of the turn, which acts as Jyoti's power. Okay, so you need to pump this guy, you need to cast him several times from the command zone in order for this to make sense. So they seem to be very different, the commanders here. Very different. So, whoa. So, no, tokens. Tokens are the last thing. But Marat Lodge, so we know what we'll find here as well. The Thespian stage, right? The Thespian stage. It's Thespian, or it should be something like that. No, it's not in the end. We'll find it. We'll find it. March from the Valley's Vel. Choose a non-basic land type. Each land you control of that type becomes a copy of target creature you control. Okay, so yes, there we go. There's the combo here. So all lands will have the same type, and you can copy, and you can create a creature. So that's one way to kill here. The Wonderscape Sage. Return the land you control to its owner hand. Draw a card, then discard a card, unless that land has a non-basic land type. Copy land. To copy lands. Desert Warfare to create things. Trench Post. Land Locus. Okay, so target player mills a card for each locus. So all lands will be, not all lands. You'll be able to copy the lands. So, okay. So I'm seeing a strategy here. Sage of the Maze. Until the end of the turn, target land you control becomes XX. In addition to other types, where X is the number of gates. So gates are also lands. Probably. Okay, so wow, this is a strange deck. Each land with everything counter on it, it is every land type in addition to other land types. So gate is probably a land type. I don't know exactly, but should be. So wow. Sacrifice a desert, which all of your lands will also be desert. Exile target creature, X from your grave. Okay. Deals combat damage. Put any number of land cards from among them into the battle. Okay, so this is to pick lands. Sunken Palace. Exile 7 cards from the grave. When you spend this mana, activate an ability, copy a spell. Okay, copy. Horizons of Progress. That looks like Kamigawa there. Planar Nexus, another land, which already has every non-basic type. Oh, there it is. Locus there. Gate. Yeah. Aggressive Biomancy. Create X copies. There are copies of target creature you control, except they have. When this creature enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1. Wow! 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 Imagine doing that with Maritlage. 2020, X copies there, fighting everything. Talent gates of Madara. There's a gate. Madara. Okay, so now Naruto is part of magic here. Okay, just reading it a bit. Hydroid Crisis. Okay, so XX here. When you cast a spell, you gain half X life and draw off X. Round down. Okay, so yeah, just a big creature that will allow you to draw. Terrastodon. Destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents for each permanent. Put into the graveyard this way. It's elephant creates control. Okay, so gives elephant, destroys, but it's very expensive. Lair of the Hydra. Till the end of the turn, Lair of the Hydra becomes an X. X is still a land. X can be 0. Yeah, all lands should be like this, right? If you don't need a land, that land can become a killer creature. Doesn't have trample, so that's bad. And then there's a planeswalker. There's Nissa. Nissa here. Scries, goes search for lands. Untap 2 lands, they become 5/5 with flying and haste. They are still lands. Okay. That's cool. Magnus of the Candelabra. Untap lands. So you pay to untap. Not sure how to use this. Oh, you can untap like the premium lands. The ones that kill. The Blast Zone. Put counters. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of charge. Wow. Each non-land permanent. So you keep your lands to create the beasts. What's this? Apex Devastator. So yeah, sounds promising. Mythic here. Cascade. So 4 cascades. So you pay 10, and then you cascade once, and you cascade it for 9, right? Make cast without paying. Cascade is always. I always need to read this many times. When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your element. You exile a non-land card that costs less than 10. So 9 or less. You may cast without paying 9. And then you do it again, and again. And I guess this. So this is 4 times cascade. So this is a creature for the vault 10/10, and then you cascade 4 times by the cost of 9. Right? I'm not sure if it's like 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm not sure if all of them are 9. Sorry, I hit the camera here. Let me just adjust a bit. But anyway, although expensive, looks like a powerful card. Summary dismissal, exile all other spells and counter all abilities. Strange counter here. Yavimai's Coast, Flooded Grove, Hour of Promise. Okay, to put desert. You may play lands from the Hydra Brood Master. Monstrosity X. This creature becomes a monstrosity. Create X. What? Oh, so cool. So it's already 7/7. Then you put in 7/7 more. No, 7/7 would be difficult because you need to pay 14 or 15. But you put it like very strong, and then he also creates that amount of copies. So cool. Can only do the monstrosity once. Drowning Dreams. Reveal. Okay. That. Vivian Reed, another planeswalker. The one that comes with some friends. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Each land is a forest. Yeah. Try it. I might play additional lands. Okay. So this is not a landfall deck. I was wrong. It's not a landfall deck. Clearly, there's no landfall abilities here. This is a. What should I call this? What do they call here? Is ramp lands, so put more and more lands, and then grow value. Grow value because once you get to the certain level of number of mana, you can put lots of peace here. Temple of Mystery, Chromatic Lantern, Oblivion Stone. Oh, the Scoot Swarm! Oh, this one is landfall. This one is landfall. Another Hydra, which is linked to the lands. Evacuation. They're playing chess here. Finale of Revelation. This art is so mythic here. With Ugin looking at that egg. Mana Reflection. Another Titan. This time is Uro, Titans of Nature Wrath. Which I don't understand what that is. I see 2 legs, I see 2 arms. I see an head. I don't see eyes or mouth or... When sacrifice unless he escapes. Whenever Uro enters the battlefield or attacks, you gain 3 life and you draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield. So you pay this, you gain life, you get a draw, you put a land, and then it needs to go. And then you can pay 4 more, and you exile other 5 cards from your graveyard. And it comes back in with the escape cost. Then it's just a 6/6, so not that great. Not that great. It's just 3rd turn, you put him on the grave, then 4th turn, you... No, it can't be because you need to exile 5 cards, so... I'm not sure how to use this. Oh, but then this ability also happens when you attack, so yeah, once you have the chance to put him, you'll be gaining life when he attacks and drawing cards, so that's good. Curse of the Swine. Vesuva. Oh, Vesuva is... I'm recognizing the name, so Queen of Vesuva, there it is. Hey, that's where they live. You may have Vesuva enter the battlefield tapped as a copy of any land on your battlefield. Okay, so this will copy the Tespin stage. No, the deep dark, the dark depths. That's what. Ah, they're all together here. The combo. I need to highlight the whole list. So yeah, let's start by the dark depths. The dark depths. So this is a land that comes with 10 ice counters that you pay, and you remove 1 counter, and then if there is no ice counters because the ice broke, then you create Meritlash, a legendary 2020 black avatar creature. So if you don't know what Meritlash is this thing here, 2020 flying and indestructible. So one of the meanest, baddest creature here, the Meritlash. So if you don't know the combo, then you're thinking, hey, so I need to pay 10 times that thing to remove the counter. You can, sure, but there's a better way for you to do this, which is using things like Vesuva. So you may have Vesuva enter the battlefield tapped as a copy of any land on the battlefield. So as you can see, there's nothing else on Vesuva except copying it. And so if you copy this thing, what happens is it will become the Dark Depths, but because you are copying it, there is no counters. So when you copy something with counters, the counters don't come. So you can trigger the Meritlash immediately. And the same thing with this thing. Thespian stage becomes a copy of target land, except it has this ability. So if you copy this one is better because it gives you some mana. No, this one copies whatever, right? So, but this one you can still use until you wait for Dark Depths. While Vesuva, if you want to follow the combo, it needs to have this in play already. So I don't know any other combo that you could use this, but this combo is like so guys, if you ever see this card coming into play, destroy immediately, because most probably you'll get a Meritlash on your head. Avenger of Zendikar, the Seer Sandile, Rampaging Bullets. This is a good landfall. Fogbank. Okay, so that's a blocker that has fog. Urza's power plant. Urza's tower. Urza's mine. But the art is a classic. the classic Urza's things, because yeah, did they add colorless mana? If Urza's, yeah, if you control Urza's mana, add 2 instead. If you control land with all land types, Urza's power. Oh, wait. This is different from before because I need to compare with the old ones. Because it adds colorless, right? But if you control Urza's Mine, which is this, and Urza's Tower, this adds 2 instead. But if you control a land with all land types, Urza's Power Plant taps for 2. This didn't exist before. So I need to revisit after how the old cards are written. If you control land with all land types. Hey, wait, they are different. Okay, so these two only provide 2 mana. But the tower, if you control Urza's Mine and the Urza's Power Plant, which is the same, add 3. So, wow. I don't know, are these different from the old ones? It seems so, but I'll check it after. Arcane Denial. Simic Guild Gate, there's a gate there. Treasure Cruise, the Soul, Basilisk Gate, lots of gates here. Oh, Tatiova, one of the best landfall around. One of the best landfall. Oh, propaganda. One of the most annoying cards in the game. Most annoying card. Signet, Desert of Indomitable, Expedition Map, Eden Cataract, Eden Nursery, Crowd Spiral, Elvish Rejuvenator, Urban Evolution, Harmonize, Thornwood Falls, Cloud Post, Sylvan Scrying, Pongify, Skullwinder, the Desert of the Mindful, the Command Tower, Glimmer Post, Quandrix Campos, and Islands and Forest from Modern Horizon 3. Oh, there's a forest here lost. And so the tokens. So we already know we have this very weak token here. Vivian Red comes with an emblem that gives to Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible elephants, plants, the boars, more elephants, insects, copies, boar, plants, apes for Pongify, the Dryad, beasts, zombies, and Hydra. I like the Hydras. Zombie, beast, Dryad, and the Sand Warrior, multicolored token, the Sand Warrior. Cool, very cool, very cool. This deck is also very cool compared with the previous ones I opened. I like it, and I'm dying to try. So I hope you have enjoyed as well the experience, to the point that you don't forget to leave that like to help the channel. I almost at the 3000, a really important milestone for me to take this channel to another level with more projects, different kind of videos that I know that you like. And if you like Magic, then don't forget to check the playlist. Card games in general, almost all of them, and board games. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.